Hey guys, Mars Taken here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and while we still wait patiently for any news on stuff that is going on in the game anytime soon, because of course we got the tweet for the EZA details of Int Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku and Tech Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, and then surprisingly we got those details tweeted out only to find out with the data download that those EZAs don't come out for another week. So still very much waiting to see what's going on. Still no news of Jiren on Global. So I thought we'd do another little community response kind of video here. So Carnival LR should still be coming out next week. It should be based on the dates of last year, based on the time schedule that we normally see for this month and what normally releases over the last couple of years. I'm expecting Friday the 13th is when the Carnival banner should come out, which means hopefully we will get some kind of teaser or post or producer letter or something in the next few days going into the beginning of next week. We also have a world tournament starting on Friday the 13th, so this is typical Dokkan activity where whilst there's literally nothing going on this weekend, so we could have had the world tournament this weekend, we'll end up getting the world tournament next Friday on the day that the Carnival LR comes out, or you watch. So we'll see. Let me know in the comments what you think, but that is what they usually do. So anyway, I made this post. Carnival LR should be releasing next week, and there's been a lot of speculation, but who do you most want to see? Now, a lot of people, whether you take this as who do you most want to see regardless of how likely it is, or whether it's a case of who do you want to see in terms of like who you think is actually viable, I didn't really specify, so that's up to whoever replies. But yeah, we're just going to go through the comments here. If you didn't get to get your comment in the video, either because I recorded it before you had made a comment, or you just didn't get to see the tweet, obviously do let me know down below in the comment section who you want to see for the Carnival LR. And like I said, it doesn't have to be a unit that you think is actually possible for us to get. I just used a gif of Super Saiyan 3 Bardock from the Heroes Warrior in Black arc, because, you know, a lot of people still want to see a crossover unit. I mean, we know from that text that was on the Heroes banner that there's supposed to be a crossover banner like coming soon at some point, but we don't know what that is. So there's still some hope that the crossover unit could be the Carnival LR. I did a video all about that. Loads of people want to see Gohan Black or some sort of Xenoverse supervillain crossover thing. So it could be really anything, but I guess we have to wait and see. So we'll go through some of the replies here. Just keep this one fairly short, but let me know what you guys want to see for the Carnival LR down below in the comment section. So we have my boy D Simons. Last time the EX mission was Planet Namek Saga, and we got Gohan and Piccolo. This time is Majin Power, so hopefully it's a Kid Buu from the Kai flashback, so he can be in power absorption. Also have the new giant mechanic transforming into Buff Buu. That'd be kind of cool. So EX mission was Namek Saga, and we got Gohan and Piccolo. I see. So they'd added, so when they added EX missions to the red zone, we then got the Gohan and Piccolo. I'm assuming this is for the LR, right? For the Namek Saga celebration for Vegeta. So I don't know, because we have power absorption. I mean, Majin Buu Saga was the main thing for one of these Buu Saga missions, but obviously, you know, Buu himself coming out is a Buu Saga character. I know people really want to see the Carnival LR be a Buu Saga character with Buu Saga 200% as the leader skill, which does obviously make a lot of sense because there's a lot of units I find. I think with the Ultimate Gohan we kind of found the issue with, like, he's not on any of the 200% leaders for any of the characters who are mainly like Buu Saga leaders, right? So it would be really nice to get a team where we could just kind of put all of these guys together all on the same setup without having to worry about who gets the 200% leader skill and who doesn't. So a Majin Buu Saga Carnival LR is definitely something that I think would be very good for the game. Obviously for me, I would be looking forward to something crossover related, but if I had to choose other than crossover, having a Buu Saga 200% Carnival LR would definitely be very good just for when it comes to like team building and stuff, right? Especially with all the buffs. The fact that they buffed that category as well by adding all those characters onto the Buu Saga, but then they released a Dokkan Fest who doesn't have Buu Saga as a leader skill. It does a lot of this information points towards the Carnival LR being a Buu Saga leader, but I guess we'll have to see. So we have our boy Proton mentioning Kid Buu as well. Funnily enough, I've seen a few people post like this idea, which would be kind of interesting. It would be really funny as well. Like if it's Kid Buu who then transforms into Buff Buu. Not only would he get to be on power absorption, but it would be kind of funny that we finally get an LR Kid Buu. But then he has a transformation, right? So like he doesn't stay as Kid Buu. So we finally get LR Kid Buu, but he transforms into Buff Buu. Either way, that would be cool. We haven't had a Buff Buu unit since that Tech Banner unit. I think that would be good. Plus, it would give Kid Buu, like I say, the ability to actually be on power absorption. In fact, that's what Proton mentions in the comments here, because then, of course, Kid Buu would be working really well with that new Buuhan, because physical, super easy A Kid Buu is, of course, not a power absorption character, so it does mess with Buuhan's ability to use his domain. So there you go. That'd be very interesting to see. Mega Nice, our boy, always with the memes, the goat himself. Gokuul, as he's called in, was it Budokai Tenkaichi 1 or 2, where you could play as him in like a what if mission? It's that brief like daydream that Goku has after not being able to fuse with Gohan and not knowing what to do. It's like, who else is around? Like, who could I possibly fuse with? And Hercule, aka Mr. Satan, is one of the only people there. He kind of looks like Krillin with a moustache a little bit and hair, but yeah, it's this is something that I think always could have been a really funny idea for like the April Fool's like joke free to play card one year. I still think it would be really funny for them to do that as a unit in the game, but if they were ever going to do it, that's how I would expect to see it play out, right? As like a free to play unit, not as a Carnival LR. Could you imagine if this guy came out as the Carnival LR for like 200% for fused fighters, and it was Gokuul of all characters? Like, that would be pretty hilarious. Very unlikely, but still good for a laugh. So shout out to Mega Nice. Totally not Jordan. Yeah, Jiren. Look at this. Is even the look on his face is the look on the faces of every person who's actually waiting for LR Jiren to come out on Global. Every day that there's either no news or Dokkan does actually post some news, but then it's got nothing to do with Jiren, because we know that he's supposed to come out before the end of the year, based on the statement they made about all content not yet released on Global would be out by the end of 2024. And here we are now, what, like 25 days away from the end of the year? 26 days, and still no idea when this guy's coming out. So I don't think it will be Jiren, but of course, remember, well, I say if it won't be, of course it won't be Jiren as the new Carnival LR, but remember, there is still the possibility, the theory, speculation, the cope, whatever you want to call it, that Jiren could just release on the new Carnival banner for Global, because he should return on that banner for JP. And so for Global, he could just be on the banner as well. The banner could be the exact same as JP's banner, and it just means it's his first release for Global. So Global's getting 2 new Carnival LRs on the same banner, which would be great for the players. But as I mentioned in a previous video, like, I don't know if they would do that. A lot of people kind of agreed in the comments, right, that that's too nice for the players for them to do that, and that they'll probably just shove his banner in somewhere. But we'll have to wait and see. So Son of Lars wants a character that's easy to skip so I can focus on saving. Yeah, that's fair. Hopefully they easy A the physical Angel Vegeta at the end of part 2. Yeah, see, that's another reason why I kind of want the LR to be Buu Saga related, because it gives us a reason to still get more Buu Saga LRs, or more Buu Saga easy A's, I should say. So like if we got Kid Buu and he was on power absorption because he transforms into Buff Buu, we could actually get that AGL Buu Piccolo easy A, and he's a power absorption support unit. And then of course there's that physical LR Angel Vegeta that this guy is referencing here, who is really good. I had such a love for that unit when he first came out, so I would really like to see him get a really good easy A. So yeah, the Carnival LR being Buu Saga means we have the possibility of still getting a bunch more Buu Saga easy A's, because it will still run alongside like the theme. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys think in terms of the main point here. Would you rather the Carnival LR be a character that you just don't care about, so you don't have to worry about summoning, or do you want something that you actually would be tempted to summon for? Because with the anniversary not super far away, I can understand the want for it to be something not hype, right? So you're not tempted. But let me know your thoughts. Phantom DR, what I actually want is a Carnival Kefla, or Universe 6 Girls, Kid Buu, or Gohan Black for the sake of actually having stones for the anniversary, anything else that I would be fine skipping. Yeah, again, like if we get something like this, it would be hype. Kid Buu, just for the meme. Gohan Black is a much wanted crossover character. I know a lot of people want to see an LR Kefla, but yeah, a lot of people would ideally rather skip as well. Drace, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks with 200% Majin Buu Saga for the Super Saiyan 2s. Yeah, because we know they're getting their Easy A's. And like, Gohan got his Super Easy A, but they don't go on the team of the Tech Buuhan, who is the Dokkan Fest that released. So it would make sense for Buu Saga to get more buffs like coming up soon. So Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks with a Buu Saga 200% lead would obviously be very good. Loads of people have wanted to see Super Saiyan 2. Now this one is interesting because it depends on your perspective. This guy says to give us room for a peak anniversary, and then it's Super Vegito. But as I said in a previous video, like the main reason why I don't think the Carnival LR will be a Super Vegito is because it feels like he's a character that they would save for the anniversary. So if they suddenly dropped him like now as a December Carnival, it kind of takes him off the table for the anniversary. So this person is, I guess, saying that they want their peak anniversary to them, I guess, is not fusions. Maybe they are one of the Namek Saga for anniversary hopers that I mentioned in the video that I put up earlier today. But yeah, I personally don't think they'll drop a Super Vegito in this time slot, but obviously I could be wrong. And if it is Super Vegito and he's 200% for Buu Saga or Fused Fighters, obviously that would be great for that team. So I wouldn't complain. It would make the theorizing about the anniversary certainly very interesting with Super Vegito off the table. But that doesn't mean we couldn't get a Vegito Blue or some other kind of fusing Goku and Vegeta, so who knows. But we'll have to wait and see. Another comment, Jonathan, here for Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Hopefully a massive buff to Super Saiyan 3. I mean, unfortunately, the Super Saiyan 3 category is just kind of in the mud, right? Like, the Int Goku getting an Easy A is cool. Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku is still obviously very good from Golden Week, and the STR Dragon Fist Goku being added to Buu Saga, he's very runnable. Like, those guys together, I guess the Int Gotenks is on Super Saiyan 3, because he does eventually transform up to that. But, like, the Hero Super Saiyan 3s are all outdated. I think almost all the other Super Saiyan 3 units. I guess it could be interesting if it was Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, even though he's not Buu Saga, getting the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta Super Easy A would be interesting. But of course, if Gotenks is a 200% for Buu Saga, it would be kind of weird for them to drop an Easy A or Super Easy A for a non-Buu Saga character in that celebration, right? But yeah, either way, like Super Saiyan 3 is one of my favorite forms. So I always love when we get Super Saiyan 3 buffs in the game, but it's just one of those things that it doesn't happen very often because obviously, apart from Goku and Gotenks, all of the other Super Saiyan 3 stuff is non-canon, so it's all crossover. And you know, we've had Dokkan Fest like Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, Broly and Bardock before, so that kind of thing is still possible, but they still do also count as crossover characters, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, a lot of people want to see that. Kura, I really hope it's not Super Vegito, otherwise I'd have to burn the stones I was saving for the anniversary. I wish they'd finally release LR Kid Buu or a Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, as I don't care too much about them. Yeah, exactly the point that we were saying earlier, right? A lot of people ideally going to want it to be something that they won't be tempted to summon for. Pure Brutality here mentioning Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks as well. A lot of people want to see Gotenks. Anyone that's not Super Vegito. Yeah, so got Gotenks, we've got Kid Buu, Kaba, shout out to Minato. Could you imagine, of all the speculation, of all the random ideas that people have had, and all the stuff that it could possibly be, and then just out of nowhere, with no sort of like big announcement. I mean, imagine it was just one day, like, there's no teaser in the news or anything, we just literally get the, like, one day on Twitter, it's like, here's the information for Carnival LR Super Saiyan Kaba. That would be so random. Or a Golden Frieza. Certainly a new Golden Frieza could be kind of interesting, but I guess we do have the AGL LR one. He's a little bit older now, but I don't know if we'd get a new LR Golden Frieza this soon, but obviously another one that's kind of off the wall, not related to the current stuff, but could certainly be interesting. We have DB7 Dokkan here. It's about time for the LR Kefla. Yep, 200% power beyond Super Saiyan. I mean, that would be insane. I don't know if we would get anytime soon a Carnival LR that was 200% for power beyond Super Saiyan, because you could argue that, I guess there's a couple of characters missing, like Beast and UI and stuff, but like Power Beyond Super Saiyan is one of the best categories in the game in terms of like some of the strong characters that are on there. So I'm not sure if that's a team that would get a full 200% leader skill. But yeah, Kefla, I mean, 200% fused fighters would be good. I guess we could see another one. Yeah, just so the drought can finally be over. End the meme, LR Kid Buu. And then a couple more comments here saying Kefla. A lot of the replies are basically Kefla, Kid Buu, or Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. So I think we'll wrap it up there. Don't want the video to be too long, but I want you guys to let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Do you think we will see a Buu Saga buff? If so, will it be Gotenks? Will it be Kid Buu? Will the Kid Buu LR meme finally end? Or do you think we will see Kefla? I know because we got the new Battlefield LR, and the Battlefield LR is Aniraza. A lot of people think that is a hint towards the Carnival LR being Tournament of Power related. So who knows? There's a bunch of possibilities, and at the end of the day, Dokkan can always surprise us, and it could literally be something completely unrelated. Like, it could be like a Namek Saga Frieza for all we know, right? It could literally be anything as the December time slot LR. Hopefully it's something that makes sense with the hints and themes that we've seen, but obviously at this point we just have no idea. So let me know your thoughts down below, and like I said, if you did not get your comment into the video, or we didn't have time to get it onto here, do let me know down below in the comment section who you most want to see, or even if you did get a comment into the video but you put who you thought was most likely, and now you want to let me know who you'd most want if anything was on the table. Just let me know all of that stuff down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.